Hey everybody, I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm going to do a collective reading. We're going to see what the message is from Spirit, what the collective needs to know today. Keep in mind it is general, okay? So parts may resonate, others may not. It could be past, present, or future. You will know best how this fits in your story, okay? So let's see, guys, what is going on in the collective today? What do you guys need to know? What's happening here? Let's see. Temperance coming out first. And the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay, this is all about communication. This is all about something being said, something being spoken. We'll have to see what this is here. Temperance. You're being protected, or something about the way you speak being very balanced, okay? That's what it looks like on first glance. Let's see, why is Temperance here? Why is Temperance here? The Four of Cups, the Five of Wands in reverse. Yeah, that's like the theme of the day, guys. I can't get, there's nothing, we'll see if there's any kind of another message, but it's like, that's the message. The message is about being unconfrontational, or being someone that tries to solve problems instead of create problems, okay? Trying to overcome conflict. That's like the whole message today. Something about resolving conflict, coming out of conflict, or the Six of Pentacles in reverse. It's like finding balance, or being balanced even when you feel like things are unfair. Four of Cups. So there's something here about you being able to have balanced emotions even when you feel like you're dissatisfied in a way, or you're not getting what you, or you're rejecting something, or you don't like something, you're holding on maybe to some sort of a grudge or resentment or something like that. You feel like something isn't fair. There's something here about you still, despite that, being balanced in your emotions, okay? Not being confrontational. Being someone that wants to solve issues, okay? What's the Knight of Swords? The Sun. The truth is out. When it comes to somebody was trying to create an illusion here. So maybe somebody was trying to confuse other people about what kind of a person you are, okay? Or this has to do with maybe some sort of communication that was where you were confused, or maybe you didn't know how to feel. What is this? The Five of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. So there's somebody communicating something about feeling left out in the cold, or somebody being left out in the cold. We'll have to see what that is. What's the Page of Wands? It's all about some sort of messages. Page of Wands, Page of Cups, Knight of Swords, the Six of Wands in reverse. I feel like someone was trying to make you look bad. Somebody might have been trying to ruin your reputation, or humiliate you in a way, or embarrass you. The Four of Wands. When it comes to a home, a property, a union, a community. Let's see what this is. Tell me more about Temperance, please. Yeah, the truth. Okay, the truth is you're a very, very, very balanced person. Patient. You're patient, you're balanced, you're healed, okay? That's what you strive for. So what's the Four of Cups? The Queen of Cups. Rejecting something here. The Ace of Wands. Who's the Queen of Cups? A mature man. Okay, well, I guess the Queen of Cups is a mature man. Could be toil and labor. This has to do with a mature man working on something, putting a lot of effort into something. A mature man. Who's the mature man? The mature man is someone who's codependent, financially unstable. A Queen of Wands in reverse, someone who's jealous, angry. Or is this what they were trying to say about you? Okay, so maybe this is what people were trying to say about you. That you're someone that's like, you're codependent, you're maybe even promiscuous, you're insecure. Either this is the person or this is what they're... Tell me more about this. Who is this? The Five of Swords. Okay, this is a manipulator. Never mind. So we have a Queen of Wands in reverse here who's a manipulator. This is someone that is jealous, insecure, catty, hot-headed. Okay, this is someone that's very manipulative, selfish, a little entitled. Okay, this person is codependent. They're not financially stable. They could be, yeah, it's giving me very entitled, okay? They want what they don't have. They want other people to take care of them. They need other people's money to rely on. Okay, why is this person here? This person is here because they were working together with a group of people. When it comes to the Page of Cups, what's the Page of Cups? Seduction. This is a Queen of Wands in reverse that's working together with a group of people to make it look like what? You're the one that's a seductress, you're the one that's a temptation, or they were just trying to say something about attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up. Tell me more about this Page of Cups, please. Breakup and a separation. This person wanted someone to go through a breakup. It's like, it's kind of giving me like trying to, it's like trying to force a breakup by having someone cheat. Okay, so we have a third party here that worked together with other people or try to come up with this plan or this group effort to seduce someone in order to create a breakup. That's what this is looking like. A community. So it's a whole group of people that came together to try and create a breakup, or that's what they said happened. Okay, maybe they said that a breakup happened because of an affair or something like that. That's come out in other readings as well. So why is that important that this group of people did this or said this? Because they said that there was no love. Yeah, here's the truth. So it's something, maybe this is a community of people or a group of people that thought that someone doesn't love you or you don't love someone. Okay, they didn't think it was real love or something like that. They thought they could create a breakup with some sort of an affair. It's giving me like, oh, I'm going to try and see if your man or your woman will cheat on you. Something like that. The Four of Swords, 2 Wands reversed. Yeah, but they got blocked. They got blocked. They can't move forward on this plan, okay? Okay, anything else? The past, a Hanged Man. It had to do with somebody in the past that didn't make a decision. Oh, okay. I see how it ties in with the other 2 readings now. Okay, so because somebody in the past couldn't make a decision or just felt or was just stuck in the waiting position, someone here used this opportunity, or they didn't understand, they're not understanding something here. So this group of people is not understanding the psychology of someone in this situation, which is why was somebody in the waiting position for so long. Okay, they thought that somebody is unable to make a decision because they don't love you. They don't really care about you at all. They don't want to be with you. It's nothing special. We can break these people up because somebody doesn't really know what they want anyway. Somebody is not making a decision because there's no love there. What they're not understanding about this relationship is that the reason why somebody is unable to make a decision doesn't have anything to do with love. It doesn't have anything to do with feelings. It has everything to do with the fact that this person in the past made decisions that they regretted a lot. And then they didn't know how to make decisions in the future. There's probably a lot of other reasons, okay, as to why this person didn't make a decision, but it has nothing to do with love, and it has everything to do with fears and past experiences and even peer pressure, okay? Peer pressure, fears, trauma, that will hold you back. It has nothing to do with love, okay? So that's something this community apparently didn't understand. They thought somebody was unable to make a decision for a long time because they don't love someone. No, that's not what it was. That's not what it was. So they thought that these people thought that they knew someone, but they don't know this person at all. Knight of Cups, why somebody wasn't making you a love offer. Okay, I get it now. King of Pentacles. So a group of people on the outside looking in see your relationship, okay? They see that you've been dating for, I don't know, let's say 5 years, okay? They see that nothing is moving forward. Nothing's happening. Nothing, okay? You're not moving in together. You're not getting married. You're not having kids, nothing. They see nothing's moving. So they assume, oh, nothing's moving because that person doesn't actually love them. If they love them, they would do all these things. Wrong. It has nothing to do with love. It has everything to do with the fact that in a relationship, in a previous relationship, they were pressured into things like moving in together when they didn't want it, weren't ready for it. They were pressured into getting married, having kids when they didn't want it or weren't ready for it. And then they got stuck. With these decisions that they ended up regretting, okay? You never regret having kids, but sometimes you regret who you had them with. Just saying, okay? But there's other things that people can regret, like moving in with someone, getting married to someone. These are things that you can definitely regret, okay? So there was a lot of that. On top of that, somebody is maybe not making decisions due to peer pressure, right? What's my family gonna think? What is my mommy gonna say? What is daddy gonna say? What are my friends and family gonna say or think of me? Okay, a lot of peer pressure, a lot of outside influence saying, you need to stay with this person. You need to be here. You need to do this. You're not allowed to have your own life. So somebody that has been under karmic control, okay, the thumb of oppression for years with people making a bunch of decisions for them that they end up regretting, okay, but they're being oppressed and pressured into it. This kind of a person gets out of that situation and they are allergic to other people making decisions for them, okay? They never want to feel that trapped again. This person has a fear of entrapment, and it has nothing to do with you. Everything to do with the fact that this is the kind of relationship that they literally just might have gotten out of. A trap. Somebody that trapped them to the point where they self-destructed because they felt like they couldn't get out, okay? So if you just freed yourself, you might have fears and trauma related to committing again. Because what if I move in with someone new, but then I feel as trapped as I did last time? What if I get married again, and what if it deteriorates and goes to shit like last time? What if? It all has to do with this person's like self-imposed, the last time I did this, it was an absolute nightmare and I regretted it and I never want to do it again. I don't want to commit again if I feel like it's being pressured or if it's being controlled or if it's out of my hands. That is why someone was in the waiting game for so long, okay? Couldn't make a decision. It didn't have to do with if they love you or not. This person, they love you a lot, but fear was holding them back, okay? Fear, a lot of fears. Like, look, it could even be something like kids, okay? Like, let's say it's a patchwork family, right? Let's say this person has kids, previous kids from a different marriage or a different relationship. Another fear, what if my kids, because look, I'm speaking on trauma, right? So let's say in this person's childhood, they had a step parent and they didn't get along with the step parent. They didn't get along with the step siblings either. So now in their mind, they're going, oh my God, what if my kids have the same experience? Oh my God, I can't do it. What if my kids, what if? It's only a what if. It's not, I know my kids are blah, blah, blah. It's more like, what if my kids don't like the person? What if this happens? What if everything falls apart? This person lives in a what if kind of a mind, and that is what freezes them out from making decisions. It has nothing to do with wanting it or not wanting it. This person just wants to be sure that they're not gonna fucking regret it like last time, okay? So a bunch of people come together and assume that this person can't love you because they're not offering something to you. It might even be someone's ex that say, oh, they don't really love them because they're not offering. Girl, boy, the only reason you got that is because you pressured them into it. Let's be real. The only reason why you got what you had back then is because you forced it on them. They didn't even have a choice. That is why this poor man, poor woman, whoever this is, gets out of that relationship and has a fear, is like paralyzed, because the last person controlled them and forced it on them and baby and marriage trapped them into never wanting it again. That's all it is. Has nothing to do with love, okay? So these people come together and think they know and think they can assume. They have no idea, okay? They have no idea. The Three of Swords. They think they know something about someone being heartbroken. They think they know something about something, right? They always think they know. Queen of Wands comes out again. There's a Queen of Wands here that is codependent, financially unstable, and this might be the person that trapped a man, okay? Because it's a Queen of Wands, or it's the other way around. Take it how it resonates, okay? Maybe you're a man, you got trapped by a Queen of Wands, right? Or you're a Queen of Wands, I got trapped by a man. Just take it how it resonates, okay? But there's definitely a Queen of Wands here that keeps popping out over and over and over again with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, which is telling me this person is codependent, financially unstable, doesn't have anything really on their own. They need other people. They latch onto other people, and that includes marriage and children. It could also be that if it's a man, this person got out of a relationship with this Queen of Wands who was basically hung on to them for their money, okay? So, a man, if he's spending years of his life being the provider, while this one is sitting around pretty, just basically drinking the money away or eating the money away or breathing the money away, okay? A man will get out of that relationship and never want to provide again. He will want someone that is standing on her own 2 feet, okay? Or just take it how it resonates, guys. But this is a person that will want someone that is standing on their own 2 feet. They will want someone that they don't have to provide for, that they don't have to pay for, that they can split the bills with. Because if you're dealing with someone for years that literally just hangs on your pocket, you are responsible for. And then you end up in a trapped marriage where you're only there because you're responsible for someone else and they can't take care of themselves. You get out of that and you never want it again. So now this person is with you, you're with them, you're with a new person now, okay? And both of you come in with baggage. This person comes in with baggage of feeling liable, feeling responsible, feeling pressured, feeling controlled. They're breaking free out of the cage. They don't ever want to be a caged bird again, and they don't want to be responsible for anyone else again. Now, however this played out for you, okay, you will know. But just because this person is now dating you and they want to make sure that you're financially secure before you guys take the next step together, and they don't want to be controlled or pressured into making decisions, they want to make sure that everything is right, everything is set, everything is stable and safe before you take the next step. That has nothing to do with love. It doesn't. It has to do with someone that they walked away from, okay? Yeah. The Chariot. Yeah, now you're moving forward, determined. But who's this mature man working on something then? A Queen of Wands in reverse. She comes out again. She comes out again. I cannot believe this. So this mature man, so I'm assuming a mature man working together with a Queen of Wands in reverse here. These two are the ones that work together, okay, on this manipulation plot. And both of them apparently have the mindset that you and your person, you're going to be so easy to break up because it's not love anyways. It's not love, right? If this person loved her or loved him, then we would see that they're doing stuff together. The big difference though is that you are not someone that pressures or controls someone into being with you. That makes you different than the last person, okay? And that's why this person is most likely very, very happy and very in love because they're not under a controlling, selfish thumb anymore. They're with someone that understands them, okay? And gives them their space and their time. It's like, sometimes you gotta let the herd baby animal come out of the cave to see if it's safe. Yeah, sometimes you gotta let them do that, right? Right, so what's the Five of Wands in reverse here? The Page of Swords. The High Priestess. Yeah, one thing you know is that there is no point in fighting with this person, okay? There's no point in fighting, arguing, trying to control them, okay? No, you deal with things in a very balanced way, okay? You're not going to expect them. You're not going to pressure them. You're just, either they do it or they don't. Either they want it or they won't. They know, this person knows, I think they know your boundaries, and they know that they need to step it up and also meet you halfway, or else you're not dealing with it. The difference also between you and this past person is this past person would never leave. They would never leave because they're codependent on this person. They would have never left. This is a pick me until the day they go, okay? I'm sorry, but that's the truth. That's just the truth. So for this person, who knows how young your person was when they met them? When you're younger, you tend to make stupider decisions. It could also just be that now as your person has grown older, they think about the decisions that they make a lot differently than when they were young. When they were young, maybe they were easier to pressure, easier to control, easier to manipulate, easier to, have family members talk in on them. Now that they're older, they want to make their own decisions, okay? You, though, you're also someone, you make your decisions. So if you want someone to change, or if you're not happy with the way that they treat you, you got to get up and leave. This person, this is the kind of person that threatens it, but they would never actually do it. Okay, that's the difference. What's the Six of Pentacles reverse? They really thought. These people really thought, oh, this isn't gonna last. It's not gonna last. This person's never gonna give to them. They're never gonna get what they want. They're never gonna get this. They're never gonna get that. That's what they thought. They're just waiting for the day to break up. They think it's inevitable. What they don't understand is the reason why you're patient is because you already know you're going to be with this person for the rest of your life. So what's the point in rushing it? You got a lot of time. You're not running away. They're not running away. You're not running away. You got a lot of time. Okay? If you're both committed to each other and you're making the decision together and you're going to stay together, what's the rush? Does it have to be right now, or can it be next year? Does it have to be right now? Okay? You're not a Queen of Wands in reverse, sitting there going, oh, if I don't marry them, or, oops, pregnancy right now, they're going to leave me. You're not sitting around doing that. You don't need to pressure someone into marriage or pressure someone into a baby to get them to stay. So there's no rush, okay? Yeah, I'm feeling a little petty today. I don't know why. Not today. Not dealing, hurt, avoiding conversation, call person. What about that? Avoiding a conversation, call person. The truth. The truth about someone avoiding a conversation, a call, or a person. The truth about somebody not dealing with someone. Not dealing with someone anymore. This is the truth about that. About someone having multiple options. The truth about how these people were sure that you were just an option. Okay. What does that mean? The truth about these people thinking that you're just an option. Seven of Wands in reverse. The Six of Swords. Or the truth about, this is the truth about you. I feel like you walking away, you leaving something behind. You're not fighting something anymore. You're not going to fight for something anymore. You're not going to fight them anymore. Like, oh, when are you going to do this? And you're not doing it anymore. Maybe you did it at the beginning, okay? Maybe you did it at the beginning, but maybe as time went on, you realized what kind of a person they are, how they tick, how they are. I don't know, okay? But you've left something behind here. You're not gonna... But what does that have to do with being an option and a breakup? Bad memories of the past. Temperance and the Hermit. It has something to do with bad memories of the past. Okay? This could be bad memories from your past, from their past, or from both of yours in the relationship together. But there's definitely a lot of healing and introspection that has been done here. A lot. On your part, on their part, definitely on your part. You've done a lot of healing and a lot of introspection. I feel like it has to do with someone walking, again, with the Libra and the Aquarius reading. It has to do with you coming to the clarity that you're gonna walk away if this person doesn't give to you. Okay? They have to make a decision. This was a conversation that you had with this person. They make a decision, or you leave. Or I feel like it's more like, you're not making a decision, I'm making a decision, I'm leaving, okay? You're not giving them the choice anymore. There was no choice. It was, I'm making a decision now because I'm not dealing with this anymore. I'm not dealing with this anymore. This revelation, okay, or this move that you made, it came from your healing and your introspection. Introspection about all the time that you've spent with this person and what kind of a person they are, how you've grown, what you're willing to tolerate, what you're not willing to tolerate. This was your decision. This was your relationship, okay? Now, okay, so that is so important today. For some reason, it just keeps coming out, okay? So why is the Knight of Swords here? The Three of Swords. Communicating something about being heartbroken. Page of Pentacles. Maybe about a lack of investment, or that this person is not really investing much, okay? Death. It's all about you saying, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I feel like that's what it is again. Because something is just outdated at this point, okay? It's just replaying. It's like the same loop over and over and over again. It's been enough time. You told this person, I've waited long enough. I've waited long enough. That's what it is. It's the same thing over and over again. I've waited long enough. I'm leaving. Goodbye. Now, what the fuck does that have to do with the little codependent Queen of Wands over here? Okay. Why is this third party showing up thinking that they know everything better? Okay. It's just like, let's see. What's the Seven of Cups? A Queen of Swords. So it's given me that the Queen of Wands is a third party, maybe even someone's ex. Doesn't have to be someone's ex though. It's definitely a third party, okay? Who then tried to create some sort of a confusion or an illusion here. You're the one, you are the one that walked away. It was you. Don't tell me we're doing this again. Don't tell me we're doing the life swapping again, okay? The Queen of Wands, I'm sorry, but this person is not like you. This person would have never walked away. Let's be honest. If your person broke up with this Queen of Wands, they were the one that broke up. This person would have never walked away. And I think it's almost embarrassing for this person to assume or pretend like they have the strength that you do. I'm sorry, but if you want to pretend to be that, then be that. Don't come over here and pretend that you're something that you're not, Queen of Wands. Okay? Because, whoa, right? You're ringing so loud. So loud on that one. You probably saw it in my face too. It like scared the shit out of me. So she's pretending to be something that she's not, which is someone that knows their worth, somebody that is not dealing with the games, somebody that knows when to get up and walk away. This person didn't walk away. I'm pretty sure they were the one that got left behind. And they want to pretend like they are you. I think that they wish that they had been you in the past. Let's be honest. I feel like she wishes she had been that person that knows her worth and walked away, but she wasn't. I'm sorry. She was the doormat that stayed around hoping that somebody wouldn't leave. Okay? She was the doormat that stayed around for years and years and years and years and tolerated, accepted, and pressured and controlled and kept someone there basically against their will. She is not you, but she wants to pretend to be like you. If she wants to be this, she needs to act like it and move on, okay? She didn't move on this way. It's really weird that she's going around pretending like she's the one that pulled the strings because she's been waiting long enough. Excuse me. If this girl hadn't gotten broken up with, she would have waited around forever. She would have never been the one to leave. Okay? Never. She would have never been the one to stand up and say, I am leaving. I'm not accepting this. She's a pick-me. She's a people pleaser, and she's a doormat. Okay? And if she doesn't want to be those things, then she needs to work on herself. Then she needs to, I say that with love. Honestly. I say it with love. Okay? If she doesn't want to be a people pleaser and a pick-me, then she needs to act like it. She needs to grow up and heal herself and act like it. Don't just walk around, okay? So she sees that you were the one that had the guts, okay? Or you had the boundaries to walk away from a person and say, I'm not going to let you treat me this way. I'm leaving. And now she's going around town telling people, oh, he didn't love her anyways. I'm the one that walked up and left. It's a little pick me and it's a little embarrassing. Okay? Like, just the fact that this person is doing this shows me that she did not get up and leave anything. She's still out here trolling, okay? Sticking her foot in things that she has no business sticking her foot in, wanting people to see her a certain way, because at the end of the day, I don't know who this person is. I don't know if she's insecure or she's narcissistic, okay? But she wants people to believe that she was the one that left. She wasn't. She was the one that got dumped. I'm sorry, okay? She was the one that got dumped. She hates the way that it makes her look, and she can't deal with it. She wants to be, grow up. Grow the fuck up, girl. Like, people like this, I'm sorry. I say it with love, but grow the fuck up. Okay? Don't walk around pretending like you're the one that left. You're the one that has standards. You're a pick-me and you did not leave. This person would have stayed around forever, desperate, waiting. They would have never drawn the line in the sand. Okay? So stop pretending. What's the Five of Pentacles? The Three of Wands. Feeling left out in the cold and abandoned. What's that? I am leaving. Coffin. Coffin. Ending spring. I am leaving. She's pretending that what you said, what you did is what she said. And that's not what happened, girl. Like, why do I have to go in on this that way? This is embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Because there are more than enough people, there are more than enough witnesses to know that that is not what happened. That is not what went down. Why? I mean, this person is so preoccupied with how people see them, what people think of them. Why are they not thinking about how stupid this makes them look? How desperate, okay, how bitter this makes them look. I'm sorry. But if she doesn't want people to think that she's stuck around, it's like she wants to be seen like she has value. She wants to be seen like she has self-worth, like she knows what she's worth and she left, when that is not what that is not what happened. That is not how it ended. That is not what happened. I'm sorry. And you can't just, this person is like putting on like a clown mask and walking around going, I'm a clown now. If that's what you want to be, I mean, they should really just take it as a lesson, really take it standing up, take it like a lesson. Be honest with yourself that you stuck around waiting for a dude because you never set boundaries. You let yourself, you tried trapping a man with a baby, you tried trapping them with a marriage, then you still got left at the end of it all. Then you stuck around for years waiting for them to come back. Just be honest with yourself and say, wow, that was embarrassing. I'm never doing that again. And then move on to the next one and then set boundaries with the next one. Don't go around saying, oh, I was the one that left because I know it. What are you doing? Be honest with yourself. Be honest with other people. That's not going to make you look like. And then, the other thing is she's going around town telling people, oh, he doesn't love her. She doesn't love him. He doesn't love her. I know what love is. That's not love. Girl, love yourself first, okay? Try that one before you start talking on someone else's relationship. Oh, I know that we can make them break up because it's just flirting. It's nothing serious. It's just hooking up. It's not serious. Why are you saying that? Because you stuck around waiting for someone that doesn't even love you? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. Like, what is she doing? I mean, this is just, this whole reading to me is like, you're embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself. Okay? Grow the fuck up. Okay? Stop acting like this entitled, arrogant person. Take the lessons standing up. If you feel like you were embarrassed and humiliated, ask yourself why. Why didn't you set boundaries? Why did you tolerate so much? Why did you stick around for so long? Why did you try to force a man to stay with you that doesn't want to stay? Take those lessons standing up, go to the next relationship and apply what you learned. Apply it. Because what she's doing right here is showing me she is never going to learn. She's going to walk around, oh yeah, I have all these values. Look at me. I left because I know what I'm worth. The next dude that she meets, she's going to run after him. Then he's going to leave because he gets bored. And then she's, I was the one that left. What are you doing? These kind of things that you go through are about learning, evolving, and healing. Okay? Learning, evolving, and healing. This person, I don't know what the fuck they are doing. Like, why is this coming out this way? Oh, yes. It's about moving on. She thinks, look, this is her. I knew it. Her reputation. It's about her reputation. So this is a narcissist, okay? Tower. This is definitely a fucking narcissist. I'm sorry. Maybe that's why I'm getting so worked up, because it's pretty obvious. This person only cares about one thing, and that is their reputation and how they are seen by others. If this person got left, now the man has moved on to someone else, they feel like it's embarrassing that they got broken up with. So, if it's all about their reputation, they think they can salvage their reputation by telling people, actually, I was the one that broke up because I know my worth. The whole time they were the one that was dumped. Whole time they were the one that was sitting on standby while their man has already moved on to someone else. And they're looking like a fool because this man is already with someone else, and they're still sitting around thinking that he's going to come back. On standby, on standby, on standby. So she doesn't want to look stupid now. That's it. She just doesn't want to look fucking stupid. So she's telling people she was the one that left. And also, that relationship isn't even real. That relationship isn't even love. It's just hooking up. What does she think that makes her look like? Does she think it makes her look better? She still got left. It wasn't true love either, baby. It wasn't. If it was true love, he would still be with you. Okay? What does she think she's doing? She is comparing herself to the new person. She's trying to diminish your relationship, trying to say your relationship isn't worth anything because it's not real love. Girl, you don't even know what love is if you're a fucking narcissist. I'm sorry, you don't. I've met a couple of them. They don't know what love is. They only love themselves and their reputation. Okay? Really. So she thinks it would make her look better if she says she was the one that left behind. She has values and standards. Then act like it. Because anybody with values and standards, okay, and knows their worth, doesn't go around saying, yeah, I know, it's just hooking up. That's not real love. What I had with him, that was real love. Shut up. If it was real, you would still be together. Okay? If it was real, you wouldn't have had to baby trap someone and marriage trap someone into staying with you at all. Okay? If it was real, they would have been loyal, but they weren't. Okay? Just saying. Like, get out of your... People like this need to get their head out of their fucking ass. Really, grow up. Grow up. High Priestess in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles. The King of Cups. Who are these two people now? Who are these two now? Someone not listening to their intuition. Or this Queen of Wands thought all these things because a Queen of Pentacles and a King of Cups told them, oh, they're just a mistress. Or a mister. It's nothing serious. It's not love. It's just hooking up. How do all these third persons allegedly know more about your relationship than you? Isn't that a little weird that all these people think they know what love is and what your relationship is and if it's real or not? Thanks for the advice. Thanks for the input. Who the fuck asked you? Okay, really. Just weird at this point. Queen of Swords in reverse. Knight of Wands. Yeah, I know. I'm fired up right now. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. Why is the Queen of Swords in reverse here? Or is this the whole plan? The whole plan was to oh, if we seduce them, then they're gonna leave them because it's only you know, for fun anyways. Oh, it's only for hooking up anyways. They're gonna get left behind anyways. I mean, is that what this is? What's this Knight of Wands? Oh yeah, if we just seduce this one person, then they're gonna break up or what? The Snake. The other woman. Competition. Yeah, she is definitely in competition with you. You don't give a flying fuck about her. She is in competition with you, okay? She sees you as the enemy. Clever, malicious. The other woman. That's what she wants to be, okay? She is a snake. And that's what they're doing. Queen of Wands, King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, all plotting on how to have you break up. You want to know what? This is the kicker of it all. This girl that's going around town telling everyone, I have standards, I broke up. They are sitting there plotting with people trying to get someone to break up with you so she can come back in because she is a doormat pick-me who's been sitting around waiting to have her chance with a man again that doesn't want her. How the fuck can someone go around town telling people, I have standards, I know who I am, I know what I'm willing to tolerate, I'm gonna walk away, when you are out here trying to break up a couple so that you can be a fucking option and be relevant? Give me a break. Give me a break. This person would never leave someone. She will never walk away. She doesn't have that kind of a standard. I'm sorry. She's willing to stoop down so low to ruin a relationship so she thinks she can be an option again. Where does that scream, oh, I have standards and I know what I'm worth, I'm going to walk away? Narcissism. I cannot find any other word besides narcissism for that. Really. That is narcissism. That is a fake fucking ego that is smacked over an insecure person. Because that's what it is. Competition with you because you make her so fucking insecure, okay? She wants to be your competition so bad. She degrades someone else's relationship because she feels like it'll make her feel better. Super self-absorbed, has a huge ego. Oh, I know what I'm worth, and I left. No, the fuck you didn't. You're still out here waiting, plotting, planning, hoping, scheming. Move on already, please, okay? I really hope, collective, I am not talking to one of you today that's acting like this, okay? I hope that it's just one of you dealing with a person like this. This person needs to move the fuck on with their life. It's just they want to humiliate you so bad. They are humiliating themselves. They want to embarrass you so bad. They are embarrassing themselves. They want to be seen this way, that way so bad. Believe me, girl, you're being seen as the complete opposite. Okay? Really. Like, get over it. Oh my God. Like at this point, I feel like she just at first she probably wanted to win the man because she wanted to be the winner, right? Narcissists love being the winner. I won the man. Okay. So yeah, it's not about love. It's about the way it looks. This is the kind of person they enjoy, like, They I feel like they don't even want the man back because they love the person, because that person values them, because that person treated them well. that there was a real connection there. She wants him back because then she would be the winner. Oh, he broke up with me and got with you. Watch me. Watch me take him back. He's going to come back to me and then I'm going to be the winner. Watch this. That's this Queen of Wands. Okay? That's competition. Oh, he broke up with me? I'm gonna get him back. And then you're going to be the loser. Haha. Right? And then when that didn't work, because your connection is real, when that didn't work, she's out here saying, well, actually, I walked away because I know my worth. I walked away because I decided that it wasn't worth it to me. Excuse me. I'm just so... People like this exist. They walk around all the time, okay? And this is one of those. This is one of those, okay? Who the fuck? Who invited this lady into my reading today? Okay, really. Jeez, Page of Wands, what's this? The Chariot. She got the message now that you've moved on, okay? So she finally got the message that she thinks she's in a competition. She was never in a competition. She was never in the running. She was never relevant. Even if your man took fucking years, even in those years, she wasn't a fucking option. There was other reasons why that person made those decisions or didn't make decisions. It had nothing to do with her. Nothing. It had nothing to do with her. It had something maybe to do with the peer pressure and the control and what will my family say? What will my family think? What are they gonna, what am I gonna look like to people? I have to take care of this person. I'm responsible. Everybody's making me responsible. There was 100%, 1,000 reasons why somebody couldn't make certain decisions in your relationship sooner, and it had nothing to do with the fact that she was an option or that he wanted her or that he even considered going back to her. Never. I don't think so for a second. When you break free from a narcissist, you never go back. Never. Not the last time. If you manage to break free from a narcissist the last final time, you never go back. That is freedom, baby. That feels like freedom. That feels like freedom. Okay? And the fact that this person couldn't make decisions in the future most likely has a lot to do with the fact that trauma made it hard for them to want to ever feel that trapped again. And you can see, even after someone broke up with this lady, tried to get away, have a new life with someone else, she's still over here trying to fuck up the relationship to get him back. Narcissism. And then you move on. She sees you moving on. I gotta save my face. What are people gonna think of me? I'm just gonna tell people that I broke up with them because I'm too good for them. Oh my God, okay. Let's get back to business. I lose myself here, really. I cannot deal with narcissists anymore. I don't have any patience for this. I have no fucking patience for people like this. Do you believe me at all? Really? Queen of Pentacles. A message from a Queen of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. It has to do with some sort of a message from a Queen of Pentacles. What's the message from the Queen of Pentacles? Who the fuck is this? About a relationship. So now Queen of Pentacles rings up Queen of Wands here, these two besties, and they talk about something to do with a car and a house and a property or a home, or don't tell me they put trackers on things. Man, these people are fucking weird and crazy, okay? Boat. Someone's like, get me out of here. I'm moving on. I am moving on. Leave me alone. Okay, he's moving on. Leave me the fuck alone. And not enough. Jealousy. Frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, fear issues, self-sabotage, jealousy. What is that? Not enough. An insecure person. Not today. Someone lying about not talking to someone anymore. Oh yeah, I'm not dealing with him anymore because I've moved on now. I've moved on now. So this is her. This isn't even about you moving on and having a home and having a car or just moving on with your fucking life. This is about her pretending like she is you, okay? This is just ridiculous. This is just so fucking ridiculous. That's a Page of Cups. This is just meeting someone new, planning setting a date. Planning setting a date. Oh, at a house with a car. Oh, is this the setup? Or was this the setup here? Is this the setup? To humiliate you, right. Separation mask. That's what she does. She wears a mask. Hiding, personifying. Yeah, personifying to be you. Pretending to be you. Deluding, because she's delusional. And gaslighting, because she's a narcissist. Sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. Something about planning a date, setting up a date. This is how she thought that she would humiliate you at a house. Yeah, narcissist. This is a fucking taking a chance, take a risk, trying to be strategic. So this lady, Queen of Wands, gets together with a Queen of Pentacles and they set you up at a house, or they set someone up at a house where they are going to try and make it look like you're dating, you're having an affair. And the whole thing is to just humiliate you. And that is how she thinks that someone's gonna break up with you and come running back to her. Delusional narcissism. I cannot put it any other way. People like this, it's one thing to set someone up and think and try and break up a relationship, right? That's the one fucked up thing. The delusional narcissist comes in with and then they'll come back to me. Let me break it to you, Queen of Wands. Even if you had managed to set someone up here, that man still would never have come back to you. Congratulations. Okay. Congratulations. If anything, he would have looked at you like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Okay? Because he would have known it's her. He would have known it's her and the Queen of Pentacles. He would have known. The Fool. But she took a risk anyways. She thought this was her new beginning. She thought this was her new beginning to come out of the cold. To come back out of the cold. Oh, then he's gonna come back to me. The past, Six of Cups. The Devil. She is jealous and controlling, okay? Jealous and controlling. Hell hath no wrath. Hell hath no wrath? No. Hell hath no... How does that saying go? Like a woman scorned, okay? Yeah, that's this lady. High Priestess, exactly. This person felt scorned. So they decided to scorch the earth, okay? The King of Cups. That's why this Queen of... Yeah, here they are. Here's the trio right here. Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups, Queen of Wands. All get together and say, let's set up this person so we can break them up. And then... they'll come back to me. So 3 narcissists, basically, all coming up with some delusional fantasy. Like, where the fuck do they get this shit? How do they even think this is gonna work? Like, going back to, again, you know, this man, if this is a man, okay, just take it how it resonates, but if this is a man that left the Queen of Wands and has a hard time making decisions because he felt so controlled all the time, right? Look at the way these people are trying to puppeteer someone's life and decisions. They are trying to control through manipulation and puppeteer how this person's life is going to go. They're trying to use people as pawns to get the man to come back. That is so fucking manipulative and controlling. That should show you what this person was doing in the relationship. why a man breaks free and doesn't want to be controlled or manipulated into anything ever again. It's because this wacko here has been doing this for a long fucking time. And now he's met someone who's not like that. Okay? Now he's met someone like you that's not like that. No rush, no manipulation, no puppeteering, no mind games. Okay? Wow. So what's the closing word? The world in reverse. She just can't let go. She has no closure. I swear to God, this breakup, I'm telling you, this is the kind of woman or kind of person. This breakup could be fucking, I don't know, 5 years ago, 6, 7, 8, 10 years ago. She's still not over it. She's never going to find closure. She's never going to get over it. Because he got out of her trap. Because he escaped her trap. And she did everything. Babies, marriage, pressure, manipulation, mind games, scare tactics, gotten the family on her side. She did everything to trap that person. And he escaped. Someone here escaped her clasp. And here she comes, can't get over it, still can't let go, still trying to hold on, control him from behind the scenes with fucking weird mind games. She is trying to control someone. And it doesn't work. It still doesn't work. Yeah, she cannot, it's not working, girl. Baby girl, find something else to do. Maybe you should start with healing. Maybe you should find a therapist. Okay, this person needs a therapist. Their manipulation tactics don't work anymore. Their control tactics don't work anymore. They cannot control this person. They cannot pressure this person. They cannot manipulate this person. Nothing will work. There's no way in fucking hell they are going to trap that man back to them again. No way. No way. Not even if they get rid of the new person. Not even then. Believe me, not even then. A King of Pentacles in reverse. The Lovers. The Queen of Cups and the Ace of Wands. A relationship, yeah. The Queen of Wands. These women really think that they can like control and force someone into a relationship. It's sick. And that is, my dear, you in the collective, that is why someone loves you. That is why someone stays with you, stays loyal to you, and plans their future with you, because you don't do this to them. You don't trap them. You give them space and time to make their own decisions. You don't control them. You don't force them. That is why they love you. That is why they connect with you, because you understand them, because you give them room to breathe and room to be themselves. You give them room and space to become who they are without trying to force them into things that they don't want to do. You give them space when they need space, okay? You give them room to breathe. You give them the reins to their own life so that they as a man can make decisions and feel like the man in a relationship. Okay? Doesn't mean you have to allow and tolerate everything. There are boundaries that you have to create as well. But even then, the boundaries that you create are not manipulative. Okay? You don't do them to manipulate them. You don't do them to force anything on them. You don't play mind games with them. You don't threaten, I'm going to break up with you without the real intention behind it. You don't play these fucking games with him. And that is why he loves you. That is why he's with you. That is why he chose you. And the reason why this person has been, taken a long time, it has nothing to do with them not loving you. And everything to do with the fact that they are still navigating their own life, okay? And their own decisions. And it could feel a little bit like stunted development at some times. But you have to understand, this person spent years, who knows how long, years under narcissistic abuse. Narcissistic abuse with this Queen of Wands, okay? Who the fuck this Queen of Cups is could be the other narcissist in their life. Who knows? This person has been a victim of narcissistic abuse to the point where they don't even recognize that it's narcissism. They think it's normal. They think people doing this shit is normal. Manipulation, mind games, lack of empathy. They think that that's normal. That's how abused psychologically this person was all their life. And you're out here giving them the space to undo this in time. And here comes this bitch, okay? Trying to meddle and get him back. Like, grow the fuck up, Queen of Wands. Really, grow up. Like, get a fucking life. I mean, people like this, they'll never change. I mean, grow up. I keep saying grow up. Honestly, she's never going to change. She's never going to change. She's never going to change. It's just, people don't change. People are who they are. That's why all you can do is accept them for who they are and hope that they work on themselves, okay? You worked on yourself. Your partner worked on himself. This Queen of Wands should go on and work on herself. She's the only one out of all three of you that has not fucking worked on herself. If she had done that, she would have been moved on a long time ago, not out here playing these stupid games. Okay? Go work on yourself. That might just be a word of advice for Queen of Wands here, this narcissistic ex, honestly. Go work on yourself. Because you and your partner have. That's why you're together. That is why you're in a couple, okay? Page of Cups. The Fool. And that's why you're getting a new beginning, okay? That's why you're getting a new beginning, yeah. And you're going to overcome everything. That is why your relationship is strong. That is why your relationship is going to overcome anything, because you guys understand each other. You accept each other. Okay? Yeah. So I'm going to leave it at that, guys. Thank you for watching. Until next time. Bye.